Turning now to the forecast, Chief Meteorologist Anthony Young is joining us. We need to prepare for more trouble tomorrow morning. Is that the case?
Tomorrow morning into the early afternoon.
Okay.
So it's almost the same exact timing as today. It's coming in from a different direction out of the northwest, but you've got more thunderstorms and, of course, more threats that are moving through. And so let's start with what's happening right now. Look how muddy it is at the Houston Zoo. The elephants are way off in the distance. And so the mud, of course, came from the little more than a half inch of rain that fell today, 82 degrees right now with a 10-mile-per-hour breeze. Let's take a look at some of the click-to pins. I think this one's pretty incredible. Let's see. JSH 819 sent this in from downtown. What's cool about this is where the rain sheet is, or the rain shaft, and out ahead of this are the clouds rolling through. So this is where the rain began this morning, right here downtown in Houston, heading off to Katy. Mopar guy sent this in, and this is what it looked like at my house this morning too, where you just had the gusty winds, the heavy rain as it was moving on through. So some great video of what it looked like earlier this morning. So that is all moved out of here. This color that you're seeing here, this is the flash flood watch. It's in effect through 7 o'clock tomorrow, and it just goes with what we've seen over the past 3 days of where the heaviest rain has been. So it has been really tough in northeast Texas. When you look at just the estimate here in the Houston area, we've gotten rain now for 3 days in a row, but it hasn't really totaled any tremendous amount, not just yet. And so that's good. We can handle this. We can handle more rain. We're just not going to see any kind of issues with our rivers right now. But of course, that heavy rain up to the north does have to drain down the Trinity River, for example. And so along the Trinity, there is some minor flooding going on, everything well in its banks, but that's the one concern. We'll have to watch again with how heavy this is to see if anything starts to change a little bit. We'll watch that for you. But when you look at the Trinity River at Liberty, what you're going to see is it go down a little bit, and then it does climb a little as we head toward Monday of next week. But otherwise, everything looking pretty good so far. But you've got another round of storms moving through tomorrow from this upper level low. Now, once we get to Friday, there's finally some indications that it's trying to move out. The weakness is still here, but at least it looks like a lot of the widespread, more organized storms are moving out at that time. So getting back to this flood watch, it's in effect through 7 o'clock tomorrow. Rain totals 2 to 4 inches in this area from Brenham, Navasota, Huntsville, all the way out to Giddings, but 6 inches is possible. And so, of course, you're going to get some serious flooding if you do get that, and especially in a short amount of time, which is for tomorrow morning. We still have that severe weather risk for tomorrow of large hail and damaging winds. The only day we did have large hail was on Tuesday. So far, looking pretty good. But a real quick look at the zoomed-in shot of the future track. Tomorrow at 6 a.m., these storms are off to the northwest of us. They're starting to move in at about 9 o'clock in the morning. At noon, they're through the Houston area and then along the coastline, and they're through completely at 5 o'clock. So when you look at our extended 10-day forecast, you see those rain chances all the way through Wednesday of next week, but they become much more hit and miss, much more driven in the afternoon by the heating of the day starting this weekend.
Important to stay weather aware. All right, Anthony, thanks for the heads up.